Howdy guys, Gnoblar here. Hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to give you another update video because it's been a while. I have been working hard on the Phantom Titans. I've got the second one cleaned up pretty much and ready to go, and I've also made a start on the first one that you saw me cleaning up. I'm basically now taking a forced break because I have run out of the materials I've been using to A, glue it together, and B, to pin it. You know, in the Revenant Titan I showed you some of the brass copper rods that I've been using. I've got a couple of thicker versions of that because obviously the Phantom Titans are going to be bigger, but I didn't quite realise exactly how much these things would take, so I've run out and I've got some more in the post. So when they arrive, I'll be able to crack on with Titans and get them done. But in the meantime, I thought I would kick off another project I've had on the go. This one is, you might be able to tell from this guy at the front here, it's my Deathwing army. Essentially I've been using this as a play force whilst I've been working on other projects, and I've never quite got them all painted, as you can see. But now with 6th edition coming in, I really wanted to, and I'm never going to get rid of my Deathwing, and I'm never going to get rid of my Eldar. There's the two that I'll keep. I've had some Necrons here and there. I've had a Space Wolf force for quite a while actually, and I've got a Demon force. But I always kind of, I don't know, I never really play them, and they might end up in someone else's collection at some point. But my Deathwing and my Eldar aren't going anywhere. So I thought, with 6th edition coming along, rein in the new book, the new rule set, and also with the rumours that are flying around on all the interwebs, if it's true, rock on Dark Angels. Come on this 6th edition starter box set with a bunch of Dark Angels or Deathwing Terminators. Hell yeah. So to commemorate the incoming edition of 40k 6th edition, I thought I would finish off my Deathwing project. And essentially, my plan, and I'll try and video log it all with you guys, is to get them all done and dusted and painted. Hopefully within the next kind of 4 to 6 weeks, around about a month, a little over a month, because I'm thinking 6th edition will land sometime in late June, early July. So I kind of want them all painted and done up, ready to go in launch weekend or a couple of weekends after, and just go hello, bang. Anyone want to play my Deathwing? And just as a backstory, there's a couple of squads that I need to find them. They're in one of these boxes somewhere. That's where all the sprues used to be. But I've like I say, I've only just moved into the new house, so there's a lot of stuff still to unpack. But I do have the entire first company of Dark Angels. That is 100 Terminators plus transports. So here you can see most of the Terminators. I think there's about 2 to 3 squads of close assault Terminators missing, but all the long range ones are there. So I'll go through them with you. There are 8 Cyclones with various weapon options, a couple with chain fists, a couple with just power fists. There were a couple in here from previous Dark Angel books where you could give one guy 2 heavy weapons, so unfortunately you can't do that currently. Maybe they might bring it back, but he's got heavy flamer and a Cyclone. I'm pretty sure there is there's an assault cannon and Cyclone, so they're a bit redundant at the moment, but at least I've got them to make up the numbers. Then there's a bunch of assault cannon guys, again some with power swords, some with power fists, some with chain fists. The heavy flamers out the front where they should be. These guys with just the stun bolters and power swords, so the kind of bog standard unit leaders, the Deathwing sergeants. So there's, all told, there's 30 heavy weapons and sergeants. There's 25 normal guys with stun bolters and power fists or chain fists, so that's 25 of them there. So that's 55 in total. Then there should be 20 lightning claws, of which most are there, and then there's 25 Thunderhammer and Storm Shields, of which I think, like I say, I think there's 2 squads of those missing. And all told, that is 55 long-range Terminators, 45 short-range Terminators. Boom. Dark Angels first company. Hoorah. But I've also, trying to, in this past few weeks, to rein in 6th edition, I'm trying to finish off the command squad as well. So I've had Belial here. I'll see if I can get him focused. So this is one of my versions of Belial. I'm going to have a few, just so I can cater for all the different weapon options, because unfortunately I was a numpty and didn't magnetise this one. But this is one of the old Lysander metal models. I believe it was an Imperial Fist Terminator. So what I've done is I've kind of filed down and resculpted certain parts of his armour where he has the wrong chapter logos and insignia, and then stuck on my usual weapons for him, which is the dual lightning claws. So there's my Lysander model. There is the standard, nothing done to this guy. He is just your usual chaplain in Terminator armour. I don't even know if he has any Dark Angel insignia on him. I've certainly not painted any dark green. I've gone with a traditional black. So no, he could actually be in any army, but he's going to be in the Deathwing. So the one I'm really most proud of is my. Now I've put him in Terminator armour, but he's a Tech Marine. Obviously, he's got the servo harness on the back there. I don't know if any of you guys know the fluff. The Deathwing. A lot of them are part of the inner circle. Most of them do know some of the trade secrets of the Dark Angels. But because Tech Marines undergo training on Mars. So they're inducted into the Dark Angels as a Marine. Then the Dark Angels realise, hey-oh, this guy's not bad at fixing up stuff, so let's send him off to Mars, get him trained up as a Tech Marine. And they come back years and years later after they've done all their training as a Tech Marine to the chapter that they came from. But because the Dark Angels are so secretive about the Fallen and chasing down all the heretic Dark Angels, basically, there's only one which is inducted into the inner circle as a Deathwing, called the Master of the Forge, and he is the chap that's responsible for keeping all the machines down in the rock, the Dark Angels' kind of fortress monastery. He's the one true epic badass that is the Master of the Forge. So here he is, and like I say, I've gone half Dark Angel colour scheme with the cream on one side, and then freehanded a line straight down the middle and painted the rest the Adeptus Mechanicus red, and then kind of proxied, not even proxied, converted, that's the right one. So it's got bionic arm and the Tech Marine's power axe, and then the servo harness grafted onto the back of his Terminator armour, so that he can fit in nicely with the Deathwing army when it's all assembled. So there you go, guys, just kicking off the project. It's going to be a tough one. Thankfully I've got an airbrush to get all the base coats done, but yeah, 100 Terminators, then plus the command groups. Hopefully in time for 6th edition kicking off. So stay posted, guys. Like I say, I'm not leaving you Eldar fans in the lurch. The Titan will be getting finished, but watch this space. So I hope you've enjoyed a little showcase of the Dark Angels First Company. Hope to see it in action soon. If you're in the Leeds area, don't hesitate to drop me a PM on YouTube, and let's get some ass kicked. Alright, cheers guys, thanks for watching, take care.